Spellbinders, and welcome to my YouTube channel, and welcome to day 7 of my Spellbinders April 2026 All Clubs Create series. So today we're going to be working with the embossing folder of the month, and this one is Market Weave. Let's see if you can see what that looks like. And then I also brought in this die set, which was the bonus die set that came with the All Clubs Crate, and this is Market Jar Trio. So I'm using both of these to make my card today. So let's get to cutting and embossing, why don't we? Alrighty friends, I have all my pieces cut now and my background layer embossed. Look how pretty that is. And this is Acorn ColorWheel cardstock. And then for my other pieces, I used, let me see, I think I have to kind of check my little swatch here. I used for the strawberries, I used Wild Berry. The black shimmery cardstock is one I had in my stash. And then for the greenery here, let's see what I used. I used Rainforest. For the back of the mason jar, I used, oops, I've got to flip these the right way. Goodness, I need to see which one. I think it was Breeze. I could be wrong. No, it wasn't Breeze. It is, all right, let me get these the right way. Windy. I used Windy. Let me make sure. Yeah. And then for the band and part of the lid, I went with Blush. Did I do Blush? Or did I do? Oh, look, guys. Pretty sure I did Blush. Yeah. I went with Blush. And then for the hello sentiment here, I used Tutu. And then this last piece here, this blue that's part of the lid, I did use Cosmic Sky. And then for the front layer, I just used some vellum I had in my stash. So I'm going to use that as the front part of the jar. And if I get this done right, you'll be able to still see the berries through the jar. So let's put our card together. Now friends, I contemplated doing some ink blending on my colored cardstocks, but I had a little bit of life getting in the way, and so I had to stop what I was doing, take care of that, and which was my mom being in the emergency room, and then come back and finish it. So I'm kind of here at the last minute putting this together so that we can get this video out on time. So I did no ink blending, and I'm just throwing this together as best I can before I have to head back out. Now, in case I forgot to mention, I will be sure to link to all the products I'm using in the description box below. Alrighty friends, there's our completed card for day 7 of my Spellbinders April 2026 All Clubs Create series. What do you think? You know, at first I wasn't sure I was going to like that vellum on there because I thought, oh, it's going to make the berries look too blah, but I think it looked okay, right? And I like the combination of this brownish cardstock. What was that one called? I forget. Acorn? Yeah, of the Acorn ColorWheel cardstock. And I did add with some of my Distress Oxide. It was worn lipstick. So I added, kind of went over it to highlight some of the texture of the embossing folder there. But I like it. Not bad for a rush job card, right? All right, friends, stick around for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day, and I'll show you what prizes I am giving away and tell you how to enter. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribed to my YouTube channel or followed me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.